The time is 6:45 on this Friday evening, June 16th, 2017. Time now for the Peter Channel Evening News on this Friday evening, June 16th, 2017. Good evening, everybody. I am Peter J. Wiggins at 6:45 p.m. Top strand of Peter Channel's Evening News at 6:45 is St. Paul, Minnesota, where Geronimo Yanez, a Minnesota police officer who fatally shot Philando Castillo during a traffic stop last year, was found not guilty on second-degree manslaughter on Friday. Whole Foods is known for its human smiling cashiers. Bakers offer free samples. Baristas put kombucha on tap, and Amazon known for places stores with web pages and workers on it. People are worried about Amazon will replace Whole Foods workers with computers. A tour bus along them. Travel industry scrambles after new Cuba restrictions. An unestimated number of American sailors were hurt on Friday when the U.S. got a missile destroyer Fitzgerald, Colorado, and a merchant vessel just southwest of Yokosuka, Japan. Michelle Carter is guilty of manslaughter in a Texas suicide case in Taunton, Massachusetts. Trump released his personal finances report. Return UK Premier London Mayor met with anger as they responded to fire. A still from the video released by the Islamic State News 14 believed to show Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi in Mosul, Iraq as Russian military said the man killed ISIS leader. Pakistan has refused to abandon its neutrality after being asked by Saudi Arabia to take a sense of growing tensions between a number of Gulf Arab states and Qatar. After 17 months of detention in North Korea, the conditions on which are still unclear, ordered Wambar returned to his home state of Ohio on Tuesday night. President Trump's tweet on Friday struck many of the Attorney General Rod Rosenstein's friends and colleagues as he bid to get him to drop oversight on the special prosecutor investigated Trump's and his campaign contacts with Russian. Washington President Trump and immediately eliminated protections as the so-called dreamers and undocumented immigrants who come to the United States. After percolating out of sight, the subject administrator on the Bill Cosby sexual assault case first opened court on Friday. Judge Stephen T. O'Neill challenged Cosby's lead lawyer on a mistrial motion as deadlocked jury delivered in his fifth day. Trump family were dependent on the head of New York's federal housing office. The U.S. State Department has confirmed the U.S. Special Envoy in the North Korea met with other three U.S. citizens being held cabinet in North Korea. Moon Jae-in urged Asian Infrastructure and Investment Bank to look today when the peace on the Korean Peninsula will contribute to the stability of Asia. Mumbai, India court convicted 6 men Friday of involvement in a series of bombs in the state that killed 257 people in 1993. Helmut Kohl, the German chancellor, oversaw reunification east west after the fall of the Berlin Wall, died Friday. He was 87. Doctors say he is in critical condition. Representative Steve Scott had a good chance of recovery after being shot by a charity basketball practice. Senate Minority Leader Charles Schumer asked Republicans to join Democratic succession of all 100 senators to discuss GOP's healthcare overhaul. Walmart stores incorporated in last Friday will acquire online menswear retail bundles for $310 million. The Obama-era program to check undocumented immigrants came in the United States as children continued the Department of Homeland Security asked. DPW worker killed in Plainville accident identified. Free speech advocates tell judge's verdict in Texan suicide manslaughter trial. Millions of poor Americans face a hard decision to spend less on food and health care because of the bulk of paychecks go to keep a roof over their head. A report from the Joint Center and Housing Studies of Harvard University. The future of retail will be a combination of both online e-commerce and a brick-and-mortar retail presence as both moves from both Walmart and Amazon as shown included today's back-to-back announcement of two rivals. The Queens woman who offered a steak dinner after Steph set her $43 million win in submission was business settled goods to sue and extend for the entire jackpot. A former Central League employee claims she was fired for blowing a whistle on the Toastmakers company's high purchase sales coach that let the customers pay millions of dollars for can't stay dinner requests according to the lawsuit. Stocks Dow win of the day up 20.3 points at 21.34.28. S&P up 69 cents at 24.33.15 and Nasdaq up 13.74 points at 6151.76. Despite its general weirdness, quantum entanglement maintains a number of uses on computer and as well as information sharing. Internet connectivity census remains vulnerable to online attacks or quantum communication promise and fortune. Elon Musk thinks life on Earth will be coexisting and dependent most of the fortune toward colonies of Mars. Yesterday, cigarettes and recent years have been exploited among middle and high school students. A 3-year-old's family in Stockton, California said she died Monday morning at a hospital shortly after undergoing surgery at Children's Dental Surgery Center. Peter Chill News on Views 6:50 on this Friday evening. It's time now for a sports report. Boston Red Sox will be taking on Houston Astros. Game time 8:05 p.m. down in Houston, Texas. Boston Celtics gave their talks with the Philadelphia 76ers on a trade and number one pick in next week's NBA draft. Sources said on Friday. UFC Hall of Famer Matt Hughes is elevated to a hospital on Friday after a truck he was driving was hit by a train. When LeBron James disagrees with the search today started the so-called superstars in the NBA, he took substitution with Draymond Green taking time out of the Golden State Warriors championship parade Thursday and mentioned his name. Unlike the NBA and MLB, the NFL is then built to handle widespread taking more teams fall today the Cleveland Browns and the New York Jets. It'll be a nightmare for the NFL. Television time is 6:51 on this Friday evening. Time now for traveling to the park. Baby! Let's study off in the MTA and where the subway could be derailed. Looking at all for surgery suspended on Saturday, June 17th due to the harbor closure during the sale Boston Parade of Sales. Alright, let's take a look at the hours and byways of New England on this Friday evening. Down and down, 95 on the southbound side, slow between Pawtucket and downtown Providence. 95 southbound side, slow between West Warwick and Coventry. 95 on the northbound side, slow between Warwick and downtown Providence. 195 westbound side, slow between Seacock and downtown Providence. Bridges of the Mount Hope Bridge and Newport Bridge and Jamestown Bridge are looking good. And around the area of the Xfinity Center, the Kiss one-way concert going on tonight, so there's a delays on 140 between the Cumberland Farms and Fruit Street on South Main Street, the former 140. 495 southbound side, it is backed up all the way down to Rentham, all the way down to Mansfield. 495 on the northbound side is backed between 140 Mansfield and 95 in Mansfield, so expectantly around that area at Xfinity Center. 95 southbound side is backed up between 120 and getting all the way at the Route 295 in Attleboro. 95 on the northbound side, so around 485 to 140 in the Mansfield Foxborough area. 24 on the southbound side between 120 and Kenton and 27 in Brockton and then Hibbert again from 485 and random all the way at the Route 140 in Taunton. Route 3 to the southbound side between Marshfield and after down to Plymouth. And 128 on the southbound side. It's low between Route 3 and Burlington area to the Braintree split. 128 on the northbound side, so between it's split all the way up around Route 24 out in Kenton. Service especially both ends backed up between Mass Park and Baltimore and Braintree split. Route 3 to the southbound side, so between the split all the way out to Route 18 Weymouth. Mass Park on the eastbound side. It is slow between Newton Corner and Hitchbreak and Cruise Tunnel on the Logan Airport. Mass Park westbound side. Stop going between South Boston all the way at the West Spur. 128 on the northbound side, so between the split all the way at the Route 24 and Kenton and Hitchbreak again between Route 3 and Burlington Highway at Route 95 and Peabody. Route 45 on the southbound side. It is backed up between Hudson and Marlboro around 290. Route 3 and the northbound side between Route 3 and all over to Chelmsford. 92 on the northbound side. It is backed up between 45 and on some of them is doing 45 on the northbound side, so between Route 3 and all the way up to Haverhill. And Mass Park on westbound side back between Middlebury and Charlton. Mass Park on the eastbound side back between Westfield and I-84 eastbound side back between Denbury up in the Newtown. Murray Parkway eastbound side back between Seven over and Bridgeport. 95 on the northbound side, so between Seven and Bridgeport. Murray Parkway westbound side Mass Park 95 on the northbound side, so between 7 and Bridgeport, Connecticut. 95 on the southbound side, so between 7 and Greenwich. 95 on the northbound side, so east of New Haven down to Old Sayward. And up in New England, 93 on the northbound side, also Derry, New Hampshire, but Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine, was up. Looking good. Peter Chandler's time is 6:54 on this Friday evening, and it is time now for a weather report. And we got heavy bands of rain showers coming into much of eastern Massachusetts on the line from Newburyport all the way down around much of Rhode Island and eastern Connecticut. A heavy band rain showers stretching the line from Putnam, Connecticut up into Portsmouth, New Hampshire. This is moderate rain And raining from Waterbury, Connecticut, 91, 7 Connecticut, Lebanon. North of New York City around northeastern New Jersey, and raining around 7 New Hampshire, and up around 7 Maine. Raining south of Sanford, Maine, and raining around eastern Maine around western New Brunswick, western Nova Scotia to 7 New Brunswick, and northeastern ports of Nova Scotia. And raining 7 east of Quebec, and raining around Quebec and Montreal, and raining heavily around central and southwestern portions of Pennsylvania, and western Maryland, and eastern portions of Virginia, and down around the Carolinas. Okay. Locally heavy rainfall. This evening includes as a matter of urban and port drainage from the main and southeastern Massachusetts and have cold front bringing roundup. Showers and thunderstorms sometime Monday and early Tuesday, but localized heavy rainfall possible. While a few strong and severe thunderstorms are certainly possible, increase on the period of place for widespread severe weather outbreak and flood advisory until 7:45 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for Southeast Worcester County, Norfolk County, Suffolk County, Essex County, Eastern Middlesex County, Plymouth County, Bristol County, Washington County. In Rhode Island and Bristol, Plymouth, and Eastern Middlesex, Essex County, Suffolk, Norfolk, and Southeast Worcester counties, and Massachusetts, and Washington, Newport, Kent, Providence, and Bristol counties went on until 7:45 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time at 5:39 p.m. Doppler radar indicated heavy rain over Rhode Island and needs Massachusetts to cause minor flooding, especially in the 95 quarter. Overflowing per drainage areas result in minor flooding in the advisory area up to 1.5 inches of rain have been falling in the spots. Some locations that expect minor flooding include Boston, Providence, Cambridge, New Bedford, Brockton, Quincy, Lynn, Fall River, Newton, Warwick, Cranston, Lawrence, Somerville, Pawtucket, Framingham, Maryville, Waltham, Malden, Brookline, and Plymouth. Okay, 7-day forecast. It goes like this. Tonight, showers and thunderstorms are possible at 8 p.m. 7 storms coolers every rate at price up to 88 p.m. Low end 62 degrees and south about 5 to 8. Mountain upcoming common afternoon at church pages 8 that do rate about 3 to quarter evidence possible for Saturday church showers and thunderstorms made before dude 7 storms every rate. Areas of fog before 1 p.m. otherwise mostly clouds skies. How about 35 degrees? Common becoming 7.5 miles in the afternoon, chest pace to 30%. Do rain about between the top quarter ditch. That's how miles possible thunderstorms. Sorry, at slight church showers, thunderstorms, some storms to heavy rain. Areas of fog up to 10 p.m. Otherwise, mostly clouds about 68 degrees, up about 8 miles an hour, chest pace to 20%. Sunday, areas of fog over 9 a.m. wise, mostly clouds about 81 degrees and up about 8 to 5 miles an hour, 30 miles an hour. Sunday, mostly clouds about 68 degrees, up about 11 miles an hour, 26 miles an hour. Monday, slight church showers, thunderstorms up to 9 a.m. Mostly clouds. But 91 degrees at chest pace to 20%. Monday night, chest to showers. That showers like possibly a thunderstorm out to 10 p.m. Mostly clouds about 66 degrees at chest pace to 7%. Tuesday, chest to showers. Mostly clouds about 81 about 59 degrees. Chest pace to 50%. Wednesday, chest to showers. Partly sunny. Mostly clouds about 58 degrees and chest pace to 40%. Thursday, mostly sunny. Mostly clouds about 39 about 59 degrees. And for Friday, pucks out about 80 degrees. Currently, it started at 61 and Norton is 59 and light heavy rain and Mansfield at 6 degrees. And that is going to be it for the Peter Channel. Evening news on this Friday evening, June 16th to 17th. I appreciate you. Have a good evening, goodbye, and I'll see you at 11 o'clock for a layout report. Or later on, I hope you have a good evening.